In this video, now that we've discussed like terms, we're now going to talk about how do you actually go through and add like terms. Okay, just 1 second. Now, and once you identify the like terms, you can go ahead and add them. Now, when adding with variables, in fact, the only terms you can add are the ones that are like terms. If they are not alike, you cannot add them. So, going back to one that is similar to one of the first ones. Again, the first thing that you want to do is identify your like terms. And again, in order to have like terms, you have to have the exact same variable part, or they both have to be constants. One thing I would suggest doing, addition is commutative. That means you can switch the order. So what I would do is rewrite this problem so that my like terms are next to each other. So there are my two with the same variable, and then my two constants. What I'm going to do is go ahead and add my like terms. 5x plus 2x is 7x. If I have 5 x's and 2 x's, I have 7 x's. Drop the plus over here. 8 plus 1 is 9. And that is, as far as you can go, that would be the final answer there. You cannot simplify that any further. These two are not like terms. They cannot be added together. So 5x plus 8 plus 2x plus 1 becomes 7x plus 9. Let's try another one. Similar to the one we had done before. Again, our like terms are the ones with the exact same variable part. Therefore, if you want to take this middle step, you can. You don't have to. But I'm going to rewrite it. So my identical twins, or like terms, are next to each other. So here's my first set. Here's my second set. So how many x squareds do I have if I have 5 and 9? That is 14x squared plus, and 3x plus 2x is 5x. Again, that is as far as I can go because these two are not like terms. And I will do another one here. So again, the first thing I'm going to do is identify my like terms. Now, as you see, I have actually kind of three different things. I have some constants, some variable part of just x, and a variable part of just x squared. And actually, to mix this up, let's throw a couple negatives in here because we're going to have to remember how to add with negative. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is find another x squared. There actually is no other x squared. So when I rewrite that, there's going to be nothing to add to that piece. It has no like term to add to it. That may happen, that's okay. Next, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite it so all of my x's are together. Here are my terms that have the variable x. So I'm going to rewrite those so they are together. And then finally, here are my terms that are constants. Again, I have nothing to add that piece to, so I'm just going to rewrite it. Negative 3 plus 10 is 7. And 7 plus positive 6 is 13x. And 3 plus negative 1 is 2. And so that would be the final answer then at that point. You're going to have to remember our rules for adding negative numbers. Again, if you ever see a subtraction problem, we'll do one really quick here. These are like terms. You can go ahead and subtract. Remember, if you have a long line, sometimes it is better to change that to addition, add a line, and then I can add, and that would give me 4y. So that is what we know about adding like terms. Your homework for this will be worksheet number 2, adding like terms.